You want to see some migrants talking shit about America? I found some and I was appalled. I was like, God damn. Like how are you gonna all the people that used to come over to America, they were happy, you know, they would adjust, and then somebody decided let's just dilute the whole population with all these people. And they did it everywhere. Look at England. There's nowhere you can go in England it's not Muslim. It's retarded. It's retarded. And when they had that stabbing on the beach in Sydney, they asked him, Are you going to get with the imams so that they cut out their Muslim hate speech? No. All they would do is make laws about what you can say online. They don't want you to say anything about it. You can't say that, oh, they're raping our kids, they're stabbing us. They want to get on there and say, well, you far right people and your hate, the people that are just trying to defend their family, just want to have a place where they don't get murdered. They can't say nothing about who's murdering them. It's insane. But listen to some of these people. Listen to some of these people and then see if you'd let them into your house. If they had that attitude. That's not the attitude of a guest. I mean, come on.
We do not move to America because we think it's a better country. We move here because it's a little less worse than other countries. Because you're stupid to think that we moved to this country for some hot dogs and some baseball. We have better vibes, music, food, culture, history, literally all of the above. We just move here because we are looking to make more money and offer a better chance for our families.
Okay.
Did you know that the minimum wage a day, not an hour, a day in Mexico is not even 15 American dollars? Not even 15 American dollars. Right now with $15 in San Diego, I could go maybe buy a matcha and half of a granola bar, honey. If you support ICE, you support people getting destroyed. If you support families getting destroyed, I hope you rot in hell. And I will see you there, babes, for sure.
She hope we rot in hell, and she will see you there for sure because she planned on being in hell. Also, she said that our country is a little bit worse than their country. What the hell does a little bit worse mean? Huh? Speak English, lady. There's going to be some rules in order to come here to the land of milk and honey so that you can be able to provide more for your families. So when you come here and you become an American citizen, this is not the attitude that you want. If you believe that your country is that much greater, then take your ass back and tell all of your family members to not even come here because we're getting tired of your sugar honey iced tea. Here's another example of the type of immigrant that we don't want in our country.
You work all fucking day, you don't got shit. Thank you for working so hard so I can be home all day, free. I can use my EBT. Go to work for me, white boy, white girl. Yeah, go to work for me, you fucking white animal. Pay them taxes. Take care of me and my people. All right, this is my land. I control this place. This is my reality. You all gonna be enchained. I'm gonna lock all you guys up if you don't pay your taxes. You better fucking pay your taxes.
This guy and anybody like him need to get the FUCK out of our country right away. And and I'm all here for it. I don't care if your skin is brown. See, something that I was taught where I'm from is that we support anybody that's black, anybody that got some melanin to their skin. Hell to the no, not with this type of attitude. This type of attitude destroys our nation. This type of attitude rips the fabric of our nation apart, city by city, block by block, state by state, community by community. And this is exactly what him and everybody that think like him are doing.
As alleged in the charging documents, these men abused one of the government's most critical safety net programs for their own financial gain. This is taxpayer money meant to keep people from going hungry.
Wow.
These defendants decided to take it for themselves.
Yep.
These defendants exchanged SNAP benefits for cash, which they pocketed.
Millions.
Bonner, a naturalized U.S. citizen from Haiti, owned the Jessuela Variety Store. Elise May, a lawful permanent resident also from Haiti, owned the Saul Mache Mixe store. These two businesses were co-located within a single storefront in Boston. To be certain, these were not supermarkets. They were not full-service groceries. It would be a huge stretch to even call them convenience stores. In fact, the only thing convenient about these stores was how easy it was to commit SNAP benefit fraud.
Shout out to the United States for making it easy for these immigrants to commit SNAP benefit fraud. They had stores the size of bathrooms. They had stores the size of a freaking kitchen, the average kitchen, and they will have a cash register in there where they accept SNAP benefits for money. These people were bringing in $83,000 a month for the smaller storefront and $500,000 a month for the bigger storefront. And the bigger storefront was only like 560 square feet. They were able to bring in millions of dollars of fraud, and we couldn't do sugar honey iced tea about it. We're finally on their ass, and we're finally taking care of them. And this is exactly what's going to happen to anybody else that is found out to do the exact same thing. These are the people who are taking advantage of the SNAP benefits the most. As you can clearly see, 45.6% of them are Afghan nationals. Somali are at 42.4. Shout out to Ilhan Omar for saying, hey guys, in Somali, they're giving away free money over here in the United States. Come on over here. As a matter of fact, I'm a congresswoman and I'll make it even sweeter. I will protect you. I will make sure you don't have to abide by the same laws as everybody else. I got you. They listened and they are here, and they will not assimilate to the way we do things. They want us to assimilate to them, while at the same time feeding them, clothing them, housing them.
I don't want to see him.
This morning, they sent buses to take people over without presenting that document and without having any kind of signature for accountability.
That's what migrant advocate V. Reeves says the city responded with instead of meeting the migrants' demands.
We've been offering time and shelter, basically just trying to get families to leave that camp and come inside.
John Ewing with Denver Human Services says shelter comes with its perks, namely getting out of these conditions outdoors.
Which comes with, 3 square meals a day. You can cook your own if you'd like to.
That is one of the main demands by these migrants who have had their grievances in the past about the food provided by the city.
There have been so many complaints about the food being spoiled or not being enough and malnutrition amongst children.
Migrants who do stay in shelters are often put on a path toward a work permit. Reeves says these folks haven't received the same benefits.
They're not receiving any kind of official housing or immigration.
I can't even listen. It makes me sick. It makes me sick. I can't even laugh about it. It just makes me sick that we're allowing this in our country. On second thought, years ago when Trump made the left so angry by saying that some worrying percentage of illegal immigrants are criminals and drug dealers, rapists, and so on, as we recall, all the outrage over that statement, he really did make a mistake because he should not have said that. He shouldn't have said just that. He should have also mentioned that a lot of them are whiny little babies, and that is an even more pervasive problem. There appears to be much more of that, as we have discovered. Many of certainly the people that we just now, granted, even if one of these people did say that, I would still deport them. Like, we're up to me. My response would be, I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you for that. You got a wonderful attitude. I'll shake your hand. Great attitude, sir. Now leave. So I would still, one way or another, like no hard feelings. We have laws here, and they have to be obeyed, and you're not exempt from them, even with a good attitude. All right, here's a report from, this is News 10 in Rochester, New York, reporting on more controversy surrounding the illegal immigrants that are flooding into the country. Let's watch this.
Yanidi Pena. She was overcome with emotions. She feels the weight of the world on her right now. It took her and her children a month and a half to get from El Salvador to Mexico, where they crossed the country into Texas. They got moved to New York City, and they were in a housing program that sent them here to Rochester. They arrived in January of this year and lived at the Holiday Inn downtown for 4 months, and they were moved here 3 weeks ago.
Muy traumática.
It's very traumatic.
Porque no creí.
She says it's been quite traumatic. Everything that was told to us to come to Monroe County, to Rochester, hasn't been fulfilled.
Do you like America?
Sí. Pero no Rochester.
But not Rochester.
No. No good Rochester.
So we came in here the other day, and there was a new girl at the store. I don't know if she was Indian or she was Mexican, but if she was Mexican, whatever she was, she I don't think she spoke English, and she's just sucking on a lollipop. Some guy just told me to go in there. You can get $5 nugs of weed at the store up there. Tell him Philip or Paul. I think he said Paul. Tell him Paul sent you. That means you can buy weed at the store up the street.
And they got another game, lucky number 7. The other ones was something about 8s.
These stores are, they don't give a fuck no more. They sell drugs. They do. They done let the door in on them. And I know the other guy at the lake line was fucking with all the prostitutes. These Nepalese guys like fucking these women, these white women, especially the ones that are on drugs. And that looked like what was hired here the other day. Because that girl didn't say nothing. I was like, "Are you new?" She did. He looked at her weird, and she just didn't say nothing. She just kept sucking on the lollipop.
En 5 años las rentas han subido 47%. Eso es algo violento para la población local.
Residents of Mexico City have been protesting against gentrification, some of them saying an influx of U.S. citizens is to blame.
Nosotros nos estamos debatiendo entre pagar la luz, pagar el agua o comer.
More than 1.6 million U.S. citizens reside in Mexico, according to the U.S. State Department. The high cost of living in the U.S. is said to be the catalyst that's pushed roughly 11,000 Americans to migrate to Mexico just last year. Protesters are also upset with the government for policies that they say favor wealthier newcomers without considering the communities that have lived in the area.
Principalmente si van a venir a vivir a un país, tienen que contribuir a ese país, ¿no? La primera y la cuestión más sencilla es la migración legal.
En 5 años las rentas